In the heart of a bustling American city, a retired MMA champion named Marcus Johnson found himself at the center of a harrowing incident that would shake his community and reignite conversations about racial tensions in the United States. Marcus, a 45-year-old black man, had long since hung up his gloves trading the octagon for a quieter life as a youth mentor. His imposing physique, once honed for combat, now carried the weight of years spent savoring his wife's home cooking. On a crisp autumn evening, Marcus decided to take a leisurely stroll through his neighborhood, a decision that would thrust him into an unexpected confrontation with the ugly face of racism. As the streetlights flickered to life, Marcus's peaceful walk was abruptly interrupted by the sound of jeering voices. A group of young men, their faces contorted with misplaced anger and prejudice, began hurling racial slurs at him. The air grew thick with tension as Marcus realized he was being targeted solely for the color of his skin. The gang, emboldened by their numbers, closed in, their intentions clear and malevolent. In that moment, Marcus felt a familiar surge of adrenaline coursing through his veins, a reminder of his fighting days. Unbeknownst to his attackers, Marcus Johnson was not just any ordinary man. Beneath his unassuming exterior lay the heart of a champion who had faced countless opponents in the ring. As the first punch was thrown, Marcus's instincts kicked in. With lightning-fast reflexes, he dodged the blow, his body moving with a grace that belied his size. The gang, stunned by his agility, hesitated, giving Marcus a split second to assess his situation. In that moment, Marcus made a choice. He could have easily subdued his attackers using the skills that had once made him a feared competitor. Instead, he chose to use his voice, a weapon far more powerful than his fists. "Stop," he commanded, his voice resonating with authority. "This isn't who we are. This isn't what our community stands for." The power of his words momentarily halted the attack. Marcus's eyes locked with those of the gang's leader, a young man whose face was a mask of confusion and anger. In that gaze, Marcus saw not just hatred, but pain and fear. Drawing from the wisdom of his mentor, the late Maya Angelou, Marcus began to speak, sharing his own story of struggle and triumph. He spoke of growing up in a neighborhood plagued by violence, of facing discrimination, and of finding strength in unity rather than division. As Marcus's words washed over them, the gang's aggression began to wane. The retired champion's story resonated with their own experiences of marginalization and frustration. Marcus extended a hand to the leader, offering not just forgiveness, but understanding. "We have more in common than you think," he said, his voice filled with compassion. "Our strength lies in our ability to lift each other up, not tear each other down." The encounter, which had begun with the potential for violence, transformed into a moment of profound connection. The young men listening to Marcus's words found themselves confronting their own biases and the roots of their anger. As the night wore on, what had started as an attack evolved into an impromptu gathering where stories were shared and bridges were built. News of the incident spread quickly through social media and local news outlets. Marcus's act of courage and compassion in the face of hatred became a rallying point for the community. In the days that followed, he organized town hall meetings, bringing together people from all walks of life to discuss racial tensions and find common ground. The story of the retired MMA champion, who chose words over violence, resonated deeply with people across the nation. It sparked conversations about the power of empathy and the importance of addressing the underlying issues that fuel racial discord. Marcus's experience became a testament to the strength that lies in choosing understanding over retaliation. As the dust settled, Marcus reflected on the words of Maya Angelou. "Hate, it has caused a lot of problems in the world, but has not solved one yet." His encounter had proven that even in the darkest moments, there is an opportunity for light to break through. The incident, that could have ended in tragedy, instead became a catalyst for change, inspiring a new generation to confront racism with courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the power of human connection. Marcus's story serves as a powerful reminder that true strength lies not in the ability to defeat others, but in the courage to extend a hand of friendship, even in the face of hatred. It challenges us to look beyond our differences and recognize the shared humanity that binds us all. In a world often divided by fear and misunderstanding, Marcus Johnson's experience stands as a beacon of hope, showing that change is possible, one conversation at a time.